Bama hiker here. I got my brother John. You remember him from other Camino videos and so forth. We're actually here at Lassen Peak, and we're getting ready to go climb Lassen. New adventure, new day. Come on along. Well, we've left the parking lot back behind us just after 10:46, and now we're started up the mountain. The elevation back there is about 8,600 feet. And we can feel a little bit of the altitude coming up from sea level.
Definitely. Slow and low and to the tempo.
That's it. Nice, easy acclimation practice hike for tomorrow's big climb.
Feels good, breathing good. Doing well in the altitude. It's a little warm, so a little sweaty. Otherwise, very nice.
There's 3 deer down there in the valley. See them? Out on the horizon, where you can see where last year's fire damage basically burned away a good part of the forest. Then as we pan over here, you can see how it becomes much lusher and greener there in the distance. Going up towards the top. Cheers, brother. I'd like to thank you for knowing trail etiquette. Appreciate that, thank you.
Well, I knew I was being filmed.
Oh, okay.
It's that younger generation.
Have a great hike down, be safe.
Take care.
There's the parking lot from whence we started, and we've climbed a little bit of a good ways up the mountain. As we come up the hill, there are these little rest spots that have been set aside for all the hikers going to the top of Lassen Peak, which is right over here. Still got a lot of snow, but what's nice is it kind of shows you where you are on the trail and lets you know how far it is to the top. And right now we're 0.9 miles up. So we're having a great time. You having a great time?
I'm having a wonderful time.
Hoo-ah! Well, we are getting closer to the top. You can see some people on the trail up there coming down. We still have a ways to go as we work the switchbacks going up. But there's quite a few folks and a little more ways to go. And we're getting up towards our objective, the top of Lassen Peak. We took a quick break for some water, had a piece of chocolate. Now we're sucking on some butterscotch drops, and we're continuing on up, and we're both feeling really good. And this has been a great acclimation hike. We think we're passing through about 9,700 feet at this point, or maybe even 10,000 feet, since we're getting so close to the summit. Well, we're coming up on the, what you might want to call the false summit. We're at the top of this one peak here, and as you can see right behind me here is a bunch of markers. Got my brother John, who just beat me up here over here filming me, filming him, and we're up here at the, what they call the false top. Then over here, off behind it, here's the true summit, which we're going to be going up to in just a second. It's 12:30, so we've done really pretty good for getting up here, leaving at about 10:46, so about an hour and 45 minutes to get up here. And we probably got maybe less than 4 or 5 minutes to get over to the actual peak, which is just here behind us. And once again, you can see kind of where the top of the volcano blew away. It left some of the edge here, which is part of the crater complex now, or the rim. And we are about ready to walk on over here to the actual true summit. What I want to point out to you here, you see that cloud formation growing up? That is actually Mount Shasta out in the distance. And Mount Shasta has its own weather system. So you can see today, I know it may be hard to see Mount Shasta through all the haze, but that's Mount Shasta up there, and you can see they got weather forming over it. So that's how you get some of those afternoon thunderstorms on the mountain. And we'll get a chance to walk across some snow for the first time in August as we wait our turn to go over to the true summit. Believe it or not, walking on this snow, because it's kind of hard pack, it's very slick. So I'm trying to film and keep from busting my butt as we walk through here. Almost went over. Well, it's 12:45. We made it to the top of the true peak, which is right here. You can see here is the marker right down there, which denotes the elevation. And it's kind of interesting here. Brother John, by the way, he did survive as well. He's up here. And we've just run into the couple with the 2 kids on their backpacks that were over at the start at the parking lot. Wave and say hi. Hi, kids.
Hi.
Say hey. So, but it's an absolutely fantastic view from up here. And I'll do a little bit of a pan around. But we did it in 2 hours, which was kind of the estimate on what it would take us to get up here. Feeling a little hypoxic from the altitude, which is 10,505 feet. But I think we'll be able to do well on Shasta when we start that climb tomorrow. John, you got some statistics for us?
Yes, so we did. Average speed was 1.3 miles per hour. Maximum speed 7.16 miles per hour. That must have been when I ran in the parking lot. And then we had a total time of travel is 1 hour 59 minutes and 51 seconds with a distance of 2.6 miles exactly.
Fantastic. And this update's being brought to you by
All Trails.
Lassen is still a bit of a, I wouldn't call it an active volcano, but it's more of a dormant volcano. There are some active sulfur springs on the lower side of the mountain, and a lot of people come up here and visit some of those hot spots. And we did get a good whiff of the sulfur earlier today when we were driving up the road after we passed the park headquarters. Well, we have some brave souls who want to make sure that the absolute tippy top of the top of the mountain.
Sure it's not that one over there?
People across the way on the other crater doing some hiking.
Well, what do you do when you're straddling a volcano?
Okay, so we came, we saw, and we conquered. So now it's time to get the heck off the mountain, down, and on to our next destination, which is Shasta. And which we'll try to climb tomorrow. So it was great for us. What do you think?
It was awesome. I'm glad we did it. I was a little reserved about doing it and saving our muscles, but it feels good. I feel great. Glad we did it.
Great acclimation climb to 10,500 feet before we take on the big monster. I just wanted to stop and share for a minute. We are hauling butt at this point. Coming down is so much easier than going up. We estimate what took 2 hours to get up will only take us an hour to get down. Drive on, brother, drive on. Well, it took 2 hours to get up, only took us an hour and 15 minutes to get down. We returned back to the parking lot by 2:58. Now, Brother John, he's loading up the truck and we're heading on.